Ben here with the Everyday Outdoors YouTube channel, and today we're deep in the Montana wilderness with no tent and no sleeping bag. We're gonna see if we can survive the night and make it back to civilization in one piece. This is gonna make it for an interesting video, so stay tuned to watch it all go down. There is a mule deer. It's hard to see him, but on the camera he's about right here. No, sorry, he's about right there. I've realized my initial spot that I picked might be on a bike path. Because right down here, you can see this little ramp that somebody has made, and it does not look like it was just handmade over a day. It was very meticulously planned out and made. The only problem is there are a ton of dead trees right on the trail. I don't think I should camp here anymore. Sitting right on the trail would not be very nice to anybody who wanted a mountain bike, even though there's a lot of logs right here in the way, so I don't think they would be doing it anyway. Gotta be careful around here. Looks like we've got a big old chunk of bear poop. This area that I'm in is very bear infested. It's even called Bear Canyon. Another potential spot found. Let's go check it out. Sorry I had to throw you guys. Well, it's getting really late and I've covered a lot of ground. I only have a couple hours before sunset, so really gotta get my shelter up. I think the plan, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take these two trees right here, this one and this one, I'm gonna put a log across it, make sort of a lean-to, and I'm gonna make a bed right here, and then my fire just blistering hot right here. As you can see around me, there is no shortage of dead trees laying on the ground, and that's thanks to the mountain pine beetle. What the mountain pine beetle does is it comes through an entire area and just wipes out a ton of pine trees. A really cool side effect of these pine beetles killing these pine trees is blue pine. There's a bacteria that is infected into the tree along with the mountain pine beetle that they carry, turning the color of the wood blue. So it's really cool to see some builds that people break out of blue pine, and it's relatively cheap, but it's really sad to see all these trees dead from this pine beetle. Well, this is right in the way of where I want to sleep, so I think I'm gonna have to move this, but it's quite the hefty log. Who would have thought that would happen? So I kind of like what I've got so far. This has been a lot of work just to get this one log out of the way, but I think I can do it. It's just gonna take a little while. That sucks. Man, this log is so wet. It's all rotted out. So, man, is it heavy. All that work just to sleep right here on the ground. Man, that was so much work. I don't know how long it took, but I'll put it in the video. I'll put it up right now. That took way too long. So it's hard to see, but a couple trees back there have been completely fallen over just because of these like dead trees that have fallen right on top of them. So there's a couple of them right over here, and I'm gonna actually take those down and use those as you know, on the backstop right here from the lean-to. So if anything like were to blow in from this way, it really would not have much effect. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. So, oh. As I'm starting to slow down and not move as much, the temperature is really starting to drop, and I'm really feeling the cold now. So I think now I'm gonna get a fire set up and get that all going. All right, got the heat reflector set up and everything's all good there. It's very short, and you see there's a piece on the top that's it's a little raggedy, but I just needed a little something right there, and that's gonna work perfectly. Something I learned very recently that works really well for a fire starter is these cotton rounds soaked in Vaseline. I use the cotton rounds rather than the cotton balls. I see that they burn a lot better because it seems like a more compact, you know, material. It's the same thing as cotton balls, the exact same thing. Cotton balls work as well, like work really good. But I've just noticed that these work a little bit better. Just the flame's a little bit more spread out, and it burns for a little bit longer than a normal cotton ball. All right, let that catch all the way. There we go. Boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna burn this right here. I'm gonna burn it a little bit bigger, so I'll have a little bit of a burn ring. So I guess that'll be my fire ring. There's not really many rocks at all around here, so I'm just gonna burn this fire, get it kind of just around here, burn all that, and then yeah, it'll just be like a big white, it'll be like attacking a wildfire. You burn the line all the way around it, and then it can't cross it. You know what, I've worked up quite the appetite from doing all this stuff, so I'm gonna be eating some pesto pasta, but this is the freeze-dried kind. Since this is a survival video, I'm just gonna use stuff that I normally would pack. So I'm gonna pack this, nothing too fancy, nothing special. A lot of people hate these. I genuinely really like them. I like Mountain House the best. Peak is really good for calories, but Mountain House is good for taste. Since I did a lot today, I'm gonna like focus on the calories. If you wanna see everything I have in my pack usually when I'm out here or something like this, or if I go hiking or anything of that sort, I'm gonna post a video next week on everything that I have in my pack. But always carry meals, so always be prepared to spend the night. Now, this is kind of what the camping trip is about. Oh shoot. I guess my Nalgene a little close to the fire ended up deforming it just a little bit. So it's got a big old bubble on it. I'm gonna pour this in. All right, I'm gonna give it a nice stir. All right, I better go gather some more wood for tonight. I've got a good bit of firewood now, so stack a little bit more. might grab a couple more bigger logs right now, but probably get settled down for the night. Maybe clean things up, get everything packed up in the bag in case I need to get out of here in a jiff and get out of here quick. So get everything packed up then. You know, one of the funny things my girlfriend was saying to me as I was packing up and getting ready to come out here, I was telling her that I was not going to use a tent or sleeping bag as I'm coming out here, and she she asked me, she said, you know, we spend all this money on such nice gear or like all this random stuff that we want to go camping or like backpacking and whatnot. And she's like, and you're just gonna see if you can't use it? And I'm like, you know, that's fair. Well, I mean, it's fun. I have fun with it, so I mean, you know, why not? I've had these gloves for a long time, but I never really use them. I have like 2 other pairs of gloves that I use, and I just couldn't find them today, so these are the ones I'm using today. They're like still looking brand new, but I've had them for 2 years maybe. But yeah, no, they look brand new. I haven't done anything in these. Like, these are super, super clean. I'm feeling pretty warm right now. All these 1,000 layers on right now, but oh, those fires keep me so toasty. If you're wondering why I'm super bundled up, but like it doesn't look that cold out, it's because it's supposed to snow, so it's gonna get pretty dang cold tonight. So definitely gonna be waking up a lot to stoke the fire. I think I'm gonna be turning off the camera now, heading to bed. Getting pretty tired, so yeah, I'm gonna shut off the camera and I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. I went to bed around 8 o'clock, and it's about 2 in the morning now. Fire has gone out a couple times, woke up here and there for like a minute or two. I woke up now. I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I'm just too awake now. I really can't fall back asleep. So from about 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., it's about 6 hours of sleep. I'm feeling pretty good. So I probably should take everything down and head back to the car, because I'm just going to be sitting here for the next couple hours, just wide awake, and probably, I don't even know what I wait till, so I think I'm just going to get up now and start taking down the shelter and start getting going. I'm gonna start heading down. It's quite a ways to the car, but you know, I know the way, so we should be good. Well, yeah, we'll get back to the car. Man, I've had to deal with so many problems with these boots. Never buy this brand. Looks like I might have stepped in extremely fresh bear poop, so that's fun. Well, at least they pooped and kept going, because I don't see him yet. So sweet. Well, we're back at the truck now, so I'm gonna put the camera down and probably head home. If you guys liked today's video, please leave a like and comment about what you liked or what you didn't like, or anything in between, any suggestions. Last time I got a suggestion about using a wool blanket, and I really wish I had one, but I could not find one at the time between last video and this video. Kind of sucks that it's not light out to come back to the car, but I mean, it is the morning technically. I just cannot sleep anymore. Maybe that's a nagging feeling of something going bad or anything, You know, maybe I just can't fall asleep like normal. After 6 hours is about how much I sleep. Even if it was a nagging feeling of something about to go wrong, or maybe something will go wrong. General life advice, if you have a nagging feeling that something is gonna go wrong, like get out of that situation, because it doesn't matter if you're right or if you're wrong, you're gonna be safe no matter what. But if you were right, you're safe because you left. Yeah, and stay tuned for my next video that I'm going to be showing you guys what exactly goes into my pack, different times, if I'm going hiking, if I'm going just backpacking, taking one of these trips. It gives you really a sense of, you know, if you're out in the wilderness, be prepared. Absolutely be prepared. Yeah, sweet guys. Bye.